cold ash on my hands, salt in my beard, oak smoke in the hall, and your name in my ear. I left with the tide, with a wolf at my side. Now I kneel to the night and I lift up my pride. Hear me now, beat the drum slow. Hear me now, let the old blood show. Stone by stone, we were made to stand. Bone by bone, we return to the land. Bare skin oak, bare skin oak. Hold me up, hold me up. Bare skin oak, bare skin oak. I will not break, I will not break. Bare skin oak. Ice on the oars, black waves in rows. My mother's last fire still warms where I go. A scar on my palm, a ring in the snow. I carried the down, now I carry the growl. Hear me now, beat the drum slow. Hear me now, let the old blood show. Stone by stone, we were made to stand. Bone by bone, we return to the land. Bare skin oak, bare skin oak. Hold me up, hold me up. Bare skin oak, bare skin oak. I will not break, I will not break. Bare skin oak. Hush the fjord, let the dark come near. I have walked through the loss and I made it here. Raise the fire, raise it high for me. I am bound to the earth and the sea, and the sea. Bare skin oak.
Hey guys, I hope everybody's doing good. If you guys have been following me, know that let me mess with the audio here a little bit. Hope that's okay. The last video I did a video, and I've been doing some videos in art, messing around with it. I'd kind of made mention that I was going to do some other stuff. I thought about trying to do a live stream of this, and I just didn't feel it today. But if you guys would like to see some live of this, I'd be more than happy to do it. My plans is to Friday night do something. I'd like to get some of my guys together and do something fun. But some of my buddies, but they're busy. They have lives too, and trying to get everybody on the same page sometimes is it's tough. It's really tough. But anyhow, nonetheless, I want to welcome everybody. I hope everybody's having a great day. If you're new to my stuff, I play a wide variety of different types of survival games, this being one of them. And if you are familiar with this game, it is Valheim. It is a very, very good game. I know that if you are new to it, you're probably looking at it saying, oh my God, the graphics are just horrific. Well, I guess in some sense they are, but in a lot of sense they're not. Um, they kind of have their own little character neatness to them, and not all of it looks bad. That's the crazy part about it. It's like you can see some of the foliage is a little bit like, geez, that looks like something from freaking Atari Land. But then you see some other stuff and you're like, oh God, that looks really good. I highly recommend, if you guys are new to this, get on YouTube and pull up like Valheim greatest builds or Valheim great build base builds or something like that. You can even go to Valheim's I think Discord channel, or even in Steam maybe, um, or maybe I guess they have a website. I'm assuming they probably do. But you can go to their and find, like, used to they did like monthly contests where people could send in like pictures, or I think maybe even like short videos of their builds. And let me tell you something, it is just amazing to see what some people out there in their minds, how they see things and picture things. And I'm just not, I've gotten better over the years, but I'm still not in, I don't have necessarily the creative, I guess, if I don't have the drive, I guess is the short way of putting it, easy way of putting it. I enjoy building, but I want to build something that is efficient. I want it to work. I'm not so worried about it looking good. Although I do want it to look good. At the same time, I don't try to build things as just a box necessarily. I do try to, to make it look somewhat different each time. I try to build in different areas. Um, so anyhow, I just thought I would do a video with this. Now, I'm not going to go through any videos I do in this. I'm not going to like do a tutorial videos. There's plenty of those out there. I'm just going to play. We're going to have some fun and try to get into a little bit of trouble. So you've got quite a bit, just to give a short introductory to the game. You do have a little bit. You got male and female. You can adjust the skin tone. You got different hairstyles. You got different beard styles. If you're a male, or if you're a female and you want a beard, so be it. Then you can mess with the tone. It's not real. There's not a lot of option. Like, the body itself is either you're male or you're female. I mean, that's it. There's no like, you can't do their heights, weights, arms, and all that stuff, something like Ark has. It's pretty much a set model. You're either male or female, and then you can do the hairstyle, the beard style. I mean, it's pretty straightforward. Then you get your name and so on and so forth. So I've already got a character created, so skip past that. We're going to do a, I thought I just did that. What happened there? Okay, that's what we just created. My fault. As you can see, I have played a few times. I probably actually need to go back through and probably delete a lot of these, to be honest. There's no reason to keep them. Because I know here in, gosh, another month, they're coming with the 1.0 release of Valheim. So that's another reason I wanted to kind of, so we're going to start a new name, and we're going to call it, well, we'll just call it Stream. Because that's basically what we're doing. Is it's video recorded, but it's part of the stream world. So, and then you can actually, they have seeds. So every time you play, unless you enter in that seed, you're going to play different maps. And there's no, I don't think there's any limit. I have put in some like people's names. Like it'll come up with something, you know. So don't worry about, if you want to go and look and see if there's a seed out there that people have played and they recommend playing whatever for whatever reason, you can go and get that seed, put it in there, and Bob's your uncle. You can play it. So we're going to, I guess, go with that seed and see what happens. There it is. There we go. But Valheim, for anybody that's new, Valheim is a very challenging game. It doesn't tell you. I've tried to go back to when we first played, and some of the laughs, guys. Oh, with a group, this is one of the funnest games with a group. It really is. Some of the memories I've got of us playing, there's 5 or 6 of us that play together, and it is just hilarious, some of the stuff we've gotten into, because we always let, someone wants to build something, or somebody wants to say, hey, they're feeling it like, hey, I'd like to, I want to build the base, or hey, I want to do this, or I want to do that, or whatever it is, right? Like, yeah, who cares? What's it matter? It does. But to see the personality of how people see things and how they do things and stuff, and then, some of the ideas that you come up with, even after playing it as long as I've been playing this and as many times I've played through it, you always find little things along the way to kind of like make it better, or like, God, why did I wish I'd known about this, whatever. Just like any survival type game, you always seem to evolve and figure out things, right? And I'll tell you, it's not for the faint of heart. Um, it can be very ruthless. It can be very, very hard. Um, but it is a very fun game, especially, by yourself it's fine, but in a group, I highly recommend, if you've got some buddies that maybe hadn't played it before, or they have played it and you've been hesitant, jump in there, man. Jump in there and enjoy this game, because it is very, very good. Like there, I mean, that's a good looking model. That's a good looking, like, that doesn't look like anything that you've seen off the plant. So when I say there's things that'll surprise you, they're going to surprise you. So don't go off of, well, that, don't do that. Like, don't judge a book by its cover, because this game will fool you in a lot of aspects. But the cool thing about this is that there's very few limitations to what you can do as far as like building. See, and as you pick up things, you will get recipes for stuff. So, like I said, I'm not going to go through and I'm not going to explain everything. I just, because I've played it so much, I even get sick of Hugh. We call him Hugh, not Hugan or whatever it's called. Hugh. That's Hugh. We're tired of Hugh. It gets up. Yeah, you can turn it off, but whatever. Now those things mark where the boss is. The first boss is right there. And the whole map is a circle, and it's all fogged over. And it is big. Let me just tell you, it is big. It's very big. Sorry about that. I hope the game music's not too loud. Sounds like it might be a little bit loud, but we're going to go with it for now. And the next time I can adjust. I'm going to adjust it just a little bit. That may be fine. I actually think this is fine. I think it's here that needs to be. No, that's all been. Huh. Weird. But anyhow, and I'm going to have to get used to all my settings again too, where things are at and all that stuff. You know, you get every survival game's a little bit different, so that getting your mind refreshed to the game you're playing and stuff, it takes a little bit to kind of get yourself retrained on. That's why I kind of wanted to play, although I'm going to be on vacation. I think the week that it comes out, I'm going to be on a little bit of holiday, and I got to go out of town for a couple of 3 days for some work. So I'm going to miss out on the big part of the opening shenanigans that comes along with this game with our group. It can, like I said, it can get a little interesting sometimes, but I'm not going to miss a whole lot. The grind is you know, it's going to take them a little bit, so I should be able to catch up pretty fast. We'll have a server going, so I'll be able to jump on in my free times and catch up to him. It's not a big deal. Yeah, he's constantly, anytime you do something, he's got to pop in and give you a little a little talk about it. So yep, you might as well let him ramble. I usually just go and find some food, find a few pieces of wood, some stone, stuff like that. Just kind of pilfer around a little bit, wander around, get a little lay of the land, see what's going on. Usually I turn the rates up just a little bit, and I didn't do it, but I will before we play the next video. I'm not going to do a whole lot, just kind of see what's up. I want to find where there's, looks like there's a stream over here. Can we create a club? That would be wonderful. And we can create that. And we can create that. Nope, we can't. We don't have enough wood. It's okay. And you do get you get like stats, I guess you could say. Why that's so loud? But it is. Let's figure that out. I think that's in my Windows setting or something. Other games are not that way. Excuse me. Kind of wander over this way and see. There's a big open area. I like to be closer to the water. So there's multiple biomes. I'm not going to go into details just in case. One of you that watches this is new. It keens your interest into wanting to play it. I don't want to ruin the future of what you could find. And you'll find these broken down shacks every once in a while. I think we can make a hammer now. We don't have enough to. I want to take this. I don't know why that's so loud. I don't think it's it's that loud on y'all's end. Doesn't seem to be. There's some mushrooms. Yep, we can. Tear all this down. Put a workbench up. Yeah, that's what I wanted right there. It's in that chest. We're gonna have to break all that. So yeah. Talk to Hugh again. Yes, I know I built the workbench. I'm still hitting buttons that I'm not. I'm so used to Ark. I've been playing it so much. Get the bee. Okay, so now we can make a beehive. Way to get. Yeah, talk to Hugh again. So this looks like a pretty good stream here. He's down this way here. Where are we going from the? I don't like getting too far from here. It looks like there's a big pool of water. Maybe we need to go the other way. Looks like it opens up to some bigger water. Let's go this other way. It's nice if you can get somewhat close to the next biome, because you're going to be in there quite a bit for the first little bit, gathering different types of resources. We're going to go over this little hill here, and that'll give us a pretty good look. I like this. Find a place that's got a stream. It goes through the land mass. Just a way to get to the other side of things. Trying to slip up on me, huh? Take a swack at us, man. Whack. And a lot of times you can find the little houses and stuff. You know, and that's good to start with. I mean, it ain't ultimately what you're, that's not what you're gonna be your forever home or anything. But it's good enough for the first night to get you a bed down, get you a couple of boxes, fire pit going, cook you some food if you got some meat to cook or whatever you can come up with. This ain't a bad little spot. Kind of isolated. Could build us a little bridge here. Oh, another beehive too. Oh, and we got a boar. Let's see if we can kill this thing. Yep, got more recipes, like I said. Yeah, it's not a bad little spot. Bad spot at all. I like it. Already got a chest in here. Well, First things first. Let's try and take care of this problem. Yeah. Then all you gotta do is repair stuff. It's damaged. And this will be good enough, but I'll tell you, typically, I would go ahead and tear a lot of this down. But I wanted to show you guys. You know, what you need to do, what you could do, not what you need to do, what you can do. I like how this foliage grows over it, you know, it gives it character. It's pretty cool. And there are some mods out there, some pretty cool mods. Matter of fact, if you're into modding this game, or want to mod this game, you just select the piece that they're pitch of the roof they're going with. I'm gonna put up a wall here. Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put down a floor piece here. Right here. Nope. It's real weird. It's not weird, but you just got to get used to some of it. That and it doesn't take long. Some of the understanding some of the building. Put a cross piece here. Sometimes you have to create a snapping point for it to snap to, right? Like now I could take that cross piece out if I wanted to. It's fine. It's not hurting anything. But basically the reason I did this is because then when we build a fire, because the fire has to be, you can't build it on the floor pieces. It has to be on the ground, or it has to be on other pieces that later on in the game, once you open them up, you can use to build fires on. So let's see if we can. Yep, we can build a fire. Now let's see if it ventilates, because that's the next thing. Does it ventilate good enough that the smoke doesn't come back in here? Because you can die from smoke. So looks like that's going to do that just fine. Plenty of chimney air gap. Excuse me. And yes, everything has a durability. Your armor, your weapons, your hammer, this for stuff like that. And there's no repair cost. You just got to repair it. You got to go to the bench that is required for it, and you can repair it. So, what are we looking for now? Crafting. We need us a couple of spits here to be able to cook some meat. Sometimes. Let's do that. That should work. And you gotta have fuel for your fire. We got one piece of meat. Oh boy. But at least we got us a chest right here. We can start putting stuff in that we don't necessarily need right now. You go ahead and get those beehives going. Get our meat off before it burns. Excuse me. Go ahead and it's already starting to get dark. Some of this cleared off here. So we can see what's going on. Getting a few pieces of wood here. Clearing out these saplings around the house. We need to put down a bed. That should give us enough to... Yeah, so it takes 10 pieces of wood and 1 bee. We got 2 bees, and I know we have plenty of wood, so we got to move that inside. Crafting. Like I said, this will be these tight quarters are not going to last long for me. But it'll get us through the night. And that's really all that matters. Let's go out here. Excuse me. Boy, I got something that's going to be choked up. Put them right here, I guess. Good as another. With the bees, I can't see. Can't see. Work. Good enough. You come up here and see. These are sleeping. They should be okay. They can't be like too close. Like they'll let you know if they're happy or unhappy, and then you got to move them a little bit. It's not a big deal, but once you've played it a few times, zoom in a little here. Yes, you. Yes, you. Now, just placing down the bed doesn't give you your spawn point. You got to actually claim it. Excuse me. So that actually, that's your spawn point now. You can have up 30 beds, but if you don't claim it, and that's where you want to be respawned if you die or something happens, then you're not going to respawn there, and you're going to respawn, if you're sailed off in the sea looking for something and something happened in a new area and you don't set your spawn point, well, take it from me that's done it, it's an aggravation, I'll just tell you. So we're going to take a little nap, sleep through the night, get up in the morning. Too exposed. How's it too exposed? How is it too exposed when it's under a roof? I don't quite understand that one. There we go. All right, put this wood up. Now that we have we got a friend, we got a neighbor. Why are you running for, asshole? Nothing but pests. Yes, I know about the temperatures. Alright, it says bees hive empty. Bees are happy. Bees are happy, so we're fine for now. But we are going to add on to this. I'm going to try and do it on this side so that we can leave this stuff. It's pretty cool. I like it. Gives it a little bit of character. So yeah, that's kind of an introduction. Looks like we got a pretty big ocean here. World of Valheim. I wasn't going to make this in a long video. I was just going to kind of do a short little introductory, kind of see what's going on, but I'm going to play more of it. I just, I want to get familiar with it again, get back to my roots of Valheim and do some stuff, and have you guys come along with me and see what trouble we get into, because I'm sure we're going to find some. I'm pretty excited about the 1.0 release coming up. It's gonna be pretty awesome. And I'm gonna tell you, there's a couple of biomes that are really tough. You got to be on your toes. You really gotta have all your stuff together. You can't go half cocked. That's for sure. You really gotta be armored up, weapons up, food, everything. You don't go off half cocked. You make sure that powder's dry and you make sure that gun's loaded, because it's one of those deals that it's not when it's going to happen. It's going to happen. But it don't matter when, because you can just guarantee you it's going to happen. There is going to be an oh shit moment, and and you better have everything ready to go. But anyhow, I know it's not very long, but I just wanted to kind of give a short little introductory, let everybody know that's following me. Anybody that isn't, that wants to come with us, I'm going to try and do this about once a week. 30 minutes to an hour, a little video. We'll kind of progress through a little bit. And over the next month, I don't think we'll get, we won't get very far. Sorry, my voice is just, something's going on. But anyhow, I appreciate you guys coming in, watching the video. I hope you like it. I know it's not very long, but I hope that you come back for the next one, and we'll see what else we can get into, expanding this house a little bit, getting us some resources here, and moving on along. And I plan on, once I'm back off of holiday and everything, trying to live stream as much as I can of us playing as a group. I think that'll be really fun and exciting for you guys. But anyhow, until next time, you guys take care. This is OG Mittens, out.